Hey guys, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at the new Kramer and Kiesling game from Game Brewer called Paris, or Paris. Paris is a 2 to 4 player game where players are essentially, merchants trying to travel around the city of Paris, spreading your influence and your reputation, trying to be the master of Paris. You're going to do that through some really cool kind of like area control, worker placement, and you're going to try to be collecting some sets of things, turning in some resources to claim some buildings. It's interesting. It sounds simple, but it's done in an interesting way. So I'm not going to keep beating it down. I'm not going to belabor you with talking about it. I'm just going to take you down to the table and we're going to take a look at it. All right, so here's a game of Paris, or Paris, if you want to say it without the French accent, set up for 2 players. I want to go over setup kind of quickly, then I'm just going to jump into it because setup is kind of a beast, but it's in the rule book and it's laid out pretty well, so I'm not going to beat the dead horse. To set up, you're going to give each player one of these, a player screen, and behind it it's going to show some things on the board, which you can also see right here. I'm not going to use the screen here because it would be awful, but I just wanted to show that to you because it's pretty cool. Each player is going to get 3 francs, which are just going to be coins like this. A certain amount of keys based on the number of players, and you're going to have this information. There's going to be a little thing right there if you're the first player, and based on whoever gets that, they're going to go first. So there we go. That's the player setup. And you're going to put their disc on the 0 space, and you're each going to have a little bonus meeple dude. He's going to go here, and he's going to be traveling around the track on the outside. Then you're going to put all these cities together like this. They're going to match the color of the center hub, and each city is going to have a 1, 2, and a 3, 4, 5, 8. The 1's going to have a bronze star, 2's going to have a silver, 3's going to have gold, 4's going to have wood, 5's going to have marble, 8's going to have gold, all around this board, same thing. Then you're going to put A tiles here on both of these, B tiles on both of these, C tiles on both of these. They have numbers. They go to the same spot every time. All right. Then there's a little more setup. There's going to be these bonus tiles as well that are going to come into play near the end of the game. So they're going to be off to the side. There's going to be some of these in-game tiles right here that you're going to have stuff on the back. They're going to come into play at the end of the game. And each player is going to have 2 keys in reserve over there. And over there, you're going to have some landmarks that you can build at some point during the game. I may or may not show you that. It's in the rule book, but it's going to function the same way as building a regular building, but they're going to go in these spaces right here. And they're going to give you a whole pile of stuff that you can do. All right, so that's setting up. Now, on a player's turn, if there are buildings available, which I have right here, you're going to take a building, and it's going to have some information for you. It may have it's going to have the city, the area of the board that it goes on. So this will go in green. So you're going to have 3 different stacks that you can look at to see if you kind of want some colors or you need some colors. You can focus on getting those out into the board. But at the beginning, it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to grab one. I'll grab a blue one. They have French names, Belleville. I'm probably not going to pronounce it, so I'm just going to say the colors. You're going to flip it, and it's going to look like this. It's going to have a number at the bottom. It's going to have a thing in the top right or top left. And so you're going to put it on the board in that color on the appropriate spots. That's going to go in blue 3, right like that. All right. And then if there are buildings left, you're always going to do that. And then you're actually going to take your turn. You can either take a key, put it out on the board, either one of the 6 areas or in the middle. If you go to a dock, you're going to collect money. So here would be 5, there would be 4, so on and so forth. In the middle is 0. Or you can move a key from the area that you're in to a building, claim it, take the rewards, so on and so forth. Once all the buildings are gone, you can bypass moving your key and taking a key to take one of those little French flag bonus tiles. They're going to give you a special bonus that you're going to use for the game. And once those are gone, the game is over and everyone's going to have an equal amount of turns, and then we'll count up scores. All right, so red's going to go first. So on my turn, I flip this tile. Then I'm going to put a key out. So what I want to do is I want to try to start getting some money. So I'm going to go over here to the red area, which I'm not going to pronounce the names because it's awful. It would be bad for me to say that. and I will get 7 coins. And that's my turn. Nothing else I can do at this point. Then it's going to be white's turn, or gray, whatever color you want to call it. And then they're going to flip a tile as well. They're going to take the yellow batignolles, and they're going to flip it. It's going to be a 5. They're going to put it in the 5 area on yellow, right there. And then they're going to actually take their key, and they're going to go to yellow. They want to start marking their control in yellow. So they'll go there, they'll get 6 coins. Then it's back to red player. Flip a tile. I want to do green. I got a green 2. I will put that right here. And I'm actually going to put my key out right there as well. All right, then yellow or gray player, they're going to do a blue. They got a number 1. So they're going to put this on the 1 blue right here. And then they're going to put a key out. They want to put a key out in blue because there's some options to do stuff over there. So they'll go over there, get 3 coins because that dock pays 3 coins. All right, then it's back to me. I'm going to put out purple. It's a purple 4. Looks like this. I got to find purple right here. So purple's going here. And then I get to do something. What do I want to do here? I can't move that one. I could move that one. Yeah, let's go ahead and move this one. So I'm going to move this key from this dock over to this building. That has a value of 2, so I have to pay 2 coins. So I pay 2 coins. Then I get to claim any reward that's next to it. So in this case, it's going to be a silver star. Then in a 1, 2, or a 1 or a 2, you get to move your bonus guy as far as you want forward. You can never go backwards and claim the tile. On a 3, you can move it if you pay 2 coins. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and move my guy. And I'm actually going to go here and take 3 coins. So I'll go here, take this. I can cash that in at a later time, or right now, doesn't matter, but I'll do it at a later time. All right, and that was my turn. Now it's on the gray. They're going to take a blue tile. They got a number 2. I was actually supposed to remove 3 of these tiles from the game, so let's do that real fast. Sorry, pretend like I did that. All right. And now gray is going to go ahead and start playing. They're going to move their gray guy down to here to the 3. So they have to pay 3 coins, but they're going to pay 5 because they want to move their guy because it costs an extra 2 on the 3. Claim this gold star. And then they're going to move their guy. And they're going to move their guy to here. And they want to take the gold bar to be used at a later point. And that was their turn. Back to me. I'm going to play the yellow. I got a yellow town 4. So I will put this here. And let's see. I need to get another dude out. So let's put a guy out. I'm going to put him over here in blue. And that'll give me 3 coins. Okay. Then it's back to gray. Gray is going to flip a purple. They got the purple 8. Purple functions, this functions the same way, but it's also, if you see up here in the top, it's going to cost you a wood to be able to build this. So that's purple 8. We'll go here. Okay. They're actually going to build, put their key over here, and they're going to take 2 coins. All right, so on my turn, I'm going to use this, flip it over. I'm going to take 3 coins. I'll take a 5 and get rid of 2 because math. All right, and then I'm going to, I have a red guy here, over there. I actually want to move this guy over here. I'll pay 2. I'm gonna get this other silver star. I'm gonna try to build a landmark, at least so you can see how that goes. And then I gotta move my guy. What does that need? I can't see it that well. So it takes a gold and a stone. So let's go ahead and go here. I'm gonna take the stone tile. Just hanging out over here. Again, this is all be behind my screen. The other player wouldn't know what's going on, but that's their turn. Now it's gray. Gray's gonna flip the teal, which will be the number 3 in the teal area. So it's gonna go right here. And where's gray? They need some wood, so they're gonna come down here. They're gonna pay 4. So 4 coins. Take the wood. And you don't get to move your guy when you collect resources. Only when you collect prestige. That was their turn. They're actually going to go ahead and cash this. Nope, they don't need to cash that in because it's a gold bar. Okay, so they're done. Back to me. I'm going to do a teal as well. I got the number 5, teal. Where's teal? Where's teal? Right here. All right, I need to get some keys out on the board, so I'm gonna put a key out. We'll go to teal right here. So teal right here. I get 4 coins. All right, then it's gray's turn. They're gonna flip a building. They're gonna flip a yellow. Number 3 yellow. So they're gonna put that here. And they're actually going to go to that. So they're going to go down here. They're going to pay 5 so they can move their guy. Because it's 3 for the tile, 2 to move your guy when you take a 3. So that's wiped them out of money, but they get this other gold star. So put that over there. All right. And then we get to move our guy. They're just going to go 1 right here. And they're going to take these 4 coins. And they're going to cash it in right now. So they get 4 coins. They basically got to do all of that for 1 coin, which was not bad. All right, now it's back to me. I need to get some resources in here. Let's see. I have marble, but I need some gold. Need a gold. Need a gold. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip a building. I'll flip green. So I got a green one. It's like this. So the green one will go here, and I'm gonna take my key. I'm gonna put it over here, and I get 2 coins. All right, and then I'm done. Back to gray. They're gonna flip a teal. So they got a teal 4, which is actually Saint Germain, but again, the names are French and I'm saying them without a French accent, so I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. So they're gonna put out a key. They're gonna put out a key in teal. So they'll go here, and they'll get 4 coins. So 5, 1. All right, so now my turn. I'm gonna flip this green one. So green 4, boom. Put that here. And then I am going to move here, straight to the 8. Dang it, I thought I had wood. Nope, just kidding. I'm gonna move this down here, pay 4 coins. And I'm going to take that wood, put it on my board because I need the wood. And that is my turn. So then it's yellow, or white. They're gonna take a red because we don't have any red out there. So they got a red 2, boom. Put that right here. And where are they? They're gonna go ahead and get the 3rd gold star here. So they'll go here. And then they're gonna pay 5 so they can move their dude again. And they're going to go right here. So this is going to let them, once I build a landmark, it's going to let this count as a prestige of a certain color, which will make sense in a little bit. That's their turn. Now it's back to me. I'm going to flip this yellow. It's a yellow 2. Boom. Yellow's getting full up. All right. And then I am going to move this guy over to here. It's going to cost me 8 coins, so I'll spend 8 coins. Cost me a wood, which is why I got that wood. So now somebody can buy this wood from the market. Until a wood gets out there, you can't buy it. So now there's wood available for someone else to buy. And then I'm going to claim this gold. And I get 2 points. Whenever you claim an 8, you get 2 points. So now I have some gold. All right, and I'll show you why that matters here in a second. Hopefully without shaking the camera around too much. All right, so then it's white's turn. They're gonna do another yellow. They got the number 1 yellow right there. Put that right there. Gray. They're gonna take their marker, their key, and they're gonna put it in the middle. Let me explain why you wanna do that. You don't get any points or any money, but usually when you put a key in a dock, you gotta put your key out into that dock. Here, you can go anywhere you want to. So it's kind of like a holding spot to see what other people are doing before you make a decision. So that's pretty nice. So that's their turn. Then it's back to red. I'm gonna do teal. I got a teal number 8. Boom. Put that there. Now I'm gonna build a landmark just so you guys can see how to do it. I probably wouldn't do this right now, but I'm going to. So the landmark I'm going to build is, if I can reach it without bumping the table, this one. So let me show you how this works. So this is gonna cost me a gold and a stone. You can see it up there in the top right. And then I get to put it in a location. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna pay this stone and this gold. Now the gold's in the market. Now, whenever I go, I can move my key. That was what I'm gonna do. So, and I wanna do that by moving my key. So I'm gonna take my key from this 8 and I'm gonna move it over to the 12. Now, because I've already paid 8 for that building, I just have to pay the difference for that 12, so I have to pay 4. So I'm gonna cash in a 5 and get a coin back. And then, let me show you back on this building here. Then you notice over here on the right, it's gonna show some silver stars. I can cash in 3 silver stars for 4 points each. I have 2, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna get 8 points for that beast. So I'll cash in these 2 silver stars. They're out of the game. And then I get 8 points, so I'm now at 10. And my key is there, and I have 12 influence in this area, because you're kind of doing this area control thing. And whenever there's 4 keys in an area, someone's gonna take one of these tiles, whoever put the 4th key down, and it's gonna make that area worth some points. They go from 10 at the top to 20. So if you think you're definitely gonna win it, you wanna pick 20, so on and so forth. So that was red's turn. They're done now. Then we're gonna do gray. Let's see. Gray's gonna flip a building, they'll flip red. So they got a red 3. Where's red? Right here. And then gray's gonna go ahead and, oh man, they only they'll put a key out in the 7 area right here. They'll get $7 or francs. And that's where I'm going to stop. I think you've seen kind of a gist of how the game works. You've seen some bonus tiles. You've seen me build a landmark. The only thing I didn't show you was putting one of these in here. But once you get 4 keys, you just take one, put it in there. Then at the end of the game, whoever has the most numbers on the tile, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 4, 5, 8, then any landmarks, will get the top points. In a 2-player game, the second player has to be within half. So like if someone has 12, the other player would have to have 6 or more to get the second place points. And if you take tile 27, which is right here, at the end of the game, you're going to get 1 point for every $1. Otherwise, money's not worth anything. And it's just that tile, those little tiles, and all the points that you earned during the game. And whoever has the most points is the winner. That's how you play Paris, or Paris. Let's go up to the top. See what we think about it. All right, well, that was Paris. First off, I just want to say this thing takes up a ginormous section of the table. Like, I could barely fit it in my camera. Again, I shoot videos on my cell phone, so it's difficult for me to try to get stuff into the camera. So this thing is just huge. Second, it's a prototype. So these wooden meeples, you can kind of see them. They are like laser cut. They kind of smell like burning, but they look nice still, but they're definitely not the final pieces. The board layout, I'm pretty sure, is the same. There's like this, you can see in the middle of the board is like that place where you can, the wild card area where you can put a key and it goes out later. There's actually a 3D piece that can sit on that you can put keys on. I didn't use that because it was a little too big. It didn't fit in the holes and I didn't want to block some of the board, but that's another piece that I didn't show. All right, now, getting all that out of the way, let me talk about the game. So the first thing, this is Kramer and Kiesling. I only have, I think, 1 game by them, and that's Asara. And this game, just like that game, has a big board, lots of stuff going on, but it's pretty straightforward and easy to play. So Kramer and Kiesling like to do like family weight plus games where they're pretty complicated, but they're easy to teach, and this one is right in line with it. So what you're trying to do is you're essentially doing area control. You're trying to do some resource management to collect resources and prestige points, to cash those into claim buildings, to build landmarks, to turn those prestige tokens that you got into extra points. Trying to get some in-game goals around the outside using that little bonus meeple guy. It's fun. I like it. The rule book that I have, I think it's like 8 pages, and like 4 of them are set up and in-game, And the rest of it, so the other 4 pages teach you how to play the game. I think that might even be more. It might be 6 or 7 pages. So it's pretty straightforward. It's easy to teach. It's easy to play. On your turn, you're doing one of 3 things. Depending on where you are in the game, you have another thing you can do after some buildings run out. Pretty straightforward. I like it. It's fun. So I'm not going to talk about the components or the quality because it's a prototype, but I do like the way the board layout is awesome because it feels like a rondel, and I'm a big rondel guy. So cool. And one thing I do want to talk about, this player board right here, this player screen is awesome. It doesn't fall down, which is nice. I mean, it'll fall out if you do it like that, but when it's sitting in front of you, you don't bump it. It's not going to fall down. It's really, really nice. So that's a pro for me, even for the prototype. So I'm going to go ahead and rank this. I will give this a BGM accepted seal. I think I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10 on BGG. So that's a 3.75 out of 5 on our BGM arbitrary range scale. I like it. Hopefully I can keep it in my collection since the publisher sent it to me and it's a prototype Kickstarter copy. I don't know, but I'm going to try to sway them to let me keep it because it is fun and I want to play it with some more people. So yeah, I mean, you saw it. It looks gorgeous. If this looks like a game you want to play, check it out. I think it's hitting Kickstarter on the 16th of March, but I'll put the exact date in the description and a link to the project so you can go check it out on your own. So yeah, I have nothing else to say about this. It's fun. It's cool. If you like Kramer and Kiesling, this one is not going to disappoint. So yeah, I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.